Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to be talking about sharks. Shark deck profile kind of, I guess, first in this scenario because I want to talk about this card and its potential in the game. And I haven't really heard anyone talk about or playing sharks, and it's kind of cool to see this deck because I've always thought sharks were kind of a cool, like, different archetype that's part of, like, the water family, but they're all considered like fish. They're not even really considered in the aqua category. And fish really haven't gotten some, like, insane support, but just in general, water with Stealth Kraken is a fantastic card. And it's kind of weird because right now we have like this OCG card for sharks, and then we also have Abyss Keeper, which is a TCG card. So when both of these combine together, we'll finally be able to maybe play sharks in like real life. But nonetheless, as of right now, a Dream Shark is actually a really cool card. So going over its effect really quick, and then I want to provide you guys with some gameplay. So it's actually pretty interesting. How it works is, if it would be destroyed by battle each turn, it's not destroyed the first time. So basically it protects itself. It is a level 5, but it's really easy to summon. The main effect is if you control no monsters or all of them are water, you just special summon it for free. But you can also special summon the card from the graveyard if you would normally take damage via a quick effect, and then it stops the damage that you would take, and then it loses 1,000 defense, which doesn't really matter because you're just going to rank with it anyways. I was actually thinking that it'd be kind of cool because that effect doesn't say when your opponent would activate something, so I'm curious to know if it would work with, let's say, like Ring of Destruction or other like methods in the game. There's also, I guess there's 1,000 Blades too with, I remember people used to play 1,000 Blades and like, what is it, Trick Clown? The poor form mage over here, because then you would take 1,000 damage. So I'm wondering if it would work with some of these effects, because then you could like go for further plays. Now, unfortunately, Trick Crown is not a water monster, so it doesn't really fit in the archetype, but you guys get what I'm saying, is that this card maybe has some potential to see like double uses. And if you can potentially use this against your opponent, maybe they're playing Wind Witches or just random archetypes have like burn your opponent for like such a small amount of damage, this card could come back, stop the damage, and on top of that, you have a monster that may be able to protect itself. So I think this card is kind of cool. Now, the other new card is Abyss Keeper. Abyss Keeper is just used to get rid of maybe your opponent's like problematic cards. It's just used easily for being able to target one other fish you control and one card opponent controls, and you banish both of them. That's basically the effect of the card. Now, in addition to that, since it is a level 5, you obviously can go into rank 5. You have the Nash Knight, you have Valiant Lancer, and what I like is the full armored Crystal Zero Lancer. Really good stuff indeed. So these are like other plays that you can go for in the deck. But yeah, like I said, I haven't heard anyone talk about sharks. They got some new support, but like no one's playing them, so I figured let's go ahead and cover them today. I like covering like obscure weird things, but I'll bounce over the cards real quick, and I'll also give you guys like a one-click download of the deck profile, but I also want to give you guys some gameplay. So let me go ahead and actually show you guys a replay of sharks real quick. I think the archetype has some potential for just like a fun deck. If you're looking for like a deck where, oh, I'm going to negate every single play my opponent does, it's not really necessarily that sort of a deck. You can negate a couple times. I mean, the water support, especially in the extra deck, is actually pretty good. Being able to go into Stealth Kraken is such a fantastic card. Being able, if I could, it's like, it's not letting me go over the card, because like this card is so important for it. That, and then you have Bahamut Shark to go into Totally Awesome, which everyone's seen Totally Awesome because Split plays it every single turn anyways. But just being able to go into this card is just really good. And then on top of it, if it's destroyed, you just summon Stealth Kraken spawns from your extra up to the number of materials that this card had. Then you attach one water monster from your graveyard to each one of those summoned monsters as material. So you can go into like these other cards. This card is like what makes the deck, I would say. It's kind of weird. You have basically like a Shark Kraken deck, I guess. But we are seeing the Dream Shark over here. Again, it's just a really easy special summon for free. And then you can go into whatever you need to go into. In this case, there's the Water Charmer. We got a face down Ice Barrier over here. Dude, Ice Barrier is still a meme deck at the end of the day, but there is some support, and like the deck, it has gotten better since like first iteration back in the day with like Hidden Arsenal, but I wouldn't say it's anywhere near competitive. Again, Sharks I wouldn't say is like a super S tier deck, but being able to get rid of maybe your opponent's card, being able to cycle through, and when an attack is declared involving your, an opponent's monster, you get to change that monster's attack to 0 and negates effect, and it can't change its battle position. You can banish it and then send one level 5 or higher water monster from your deck to the graveyard. Then you get to add a water monster from your graveyard to your hand until the end of the next turn after it resolves. You can't special monsters except for waters, but nonetheless, it's just like another like bonus card. But once you have your setup in this deck with like Totally Awesome against Stealth Kraken, it's just a fantastic card. And then Bahamut Shark being able to potentially bring out multiple copies of Awesome is really good. He even had a Dark Ruler No More to actually go off with the play. He's got an Imperm here. He's going to go stop that card and take it for himself, because that Mr. they want some of their cards maybe in the graveyard because they can recycle and, you know, go for more plays. He goes ahead and Imperms the Shark. Bahamut Shark, and then a Buzzsaw Shark going to be coming out, bringing out another buddy. Going right into Bahamut Shark, and it's the same play again. A lot of the plays in Sharks in general will be basically a rank 4 spam deck, so Stealth Kraken, Bahamut Shark, Zero Lancer, still a fantastic card as well, but it becomes more so like, eventually you get to build up a bunch of negates, but like on turn 1 play, I mean, you can maybe throw out a Stealth Kraken and Bahamut Shark, maybe have a backward, like you're looking at maybe 3 to 4 disruptions at most in terms of consistency, but I figured I'd give her something new that someone isn't playing, so big shout outs to Robbie over here. I like his build, it looks pretty solid, but again, like I just want to cover, you know, maybe less of meta stuff this day and age. It's kind of cool just to see, again, some archetypes that maybe don't get as much support and love, so hopefully we'll get some more support in the future for Sharks. But anyways, that's going to go ahead and wrap it up for the video. If you guys enjoyed the video, drop a like on it. If you're new here and you want to see more Yu-Gi-Oh videos in the future, subscribe, turn the bell, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.